Alright, so hello everyone. We are live once again. I'm gonna quickly check my audio and my sound. This game is fairly sound reliant, and it got recommended to me by a friend. It's called The Stanley Parable. He told me to play it blind. And thus, that's what we're going to do today because so many people said they can't do League. So I figured, you know what, instead of canceling stream, that's what we're going to do today. Alright, my stream sounds fine. Delay is not too bad. But without further ado, let's actually... So I'm not even going to have background music today because narration is very important to listen to in this game. So... I'm going to open my camera. I am also going to be eating, just not talking with it at the same time. We're going to go English subtitles. Have you played... No. When I say no, was it just the compute is barely visible? I also, though, like higher settings. So it's like barely visible to me is like that. Please enter the time. It's 18:31, so... $6:31? No, accessibility settings to be X to the minute. Okay. Alright. So, the first thing I realized with this game, that is tracking this, like, you guys can't see it on stream, but we're just gonna hop into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to...
You know, turn on the audio. It was my end, it's very loud.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Should be fine. Guys, continue on.
Him through a monitor on the desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-wrecking, Stanley...
No, I just can't hear the narrator. I like the narrator's audio way too down.
This is the...
There we go.
relished every moment
There we
that
go.
the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah. Oh god, the sensitivity is so low. Oh well.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So, I think for the... Here, let me pause for a second. So what I noticed when I was playing it earlier, I played a little bit of it today. Dialogue changes based on what you do. So I think to start, we're going to actually do as the narrator says. Well, there's numerous endings to said game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Why did that... Might be on a timer, I guess?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Right here. Interesting game thus far, though.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're gonna explore that later.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Okay, I can't control it anymore.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of...
See, this is a
the new
interesting
path
game.
Before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I think that's an ending. It is an ending. Alright. So, that's Stanley Parable. See, because now we just loop back to this part here. So there's multiple choices we can make. I think I want to... I'm kind of curious.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah, so it loops back in like this. So
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
this is where my first choice was.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think what I'm going to do is kind of... Because there's a button that said... or a way that said escape.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Yeah,
to
so
his
there's, I could
boss's
go
office.
down there, I could go to the right of the door.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly
That's
have
it.
known this.
2845. 28. No.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device
Arr.
was useless, but incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I don't know why there was so much.
He stepped into the
delay
newly
in it.
opened passageway.
Yeah, so it's this way, this way. I think the first thing I can change what I do is this escape path that I found.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See, now,
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
yep. Is there anything on my left and right? No. Ah. So that's how you can drop to your death. Maybe.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking
Wait.
the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
Wait.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Ah. There's a staircase. Or there's...
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Well,
In
hello.
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Huh?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game.
The game back
in
in
his
his
office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I thought I could just keep walking straight. There's a straight door here.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already
Okay.
dead from the moment he hit start?
So there's a left and a right. Hold on. I wonder if I turned off those computers, if those would be button sounds. A selection of sounds used through the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard strokes, synchronized tone. Interesting. So if I would hold on. What if I had shut off those
Perfect
computers?
example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on.
I just go this way. It's an elevator.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before
What?
they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Haha. Alright. So that's interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Hold on.
What could it mean?
Turn off this
Stanley
computer.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turn off that computer. That's new. I kind of want to go back to the
Stanley
left,
came
but I'm going to the
a set
right.
of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautiful, but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
See, so taking the first open door here brings me... We'll just continue straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Oh, there's an open door down there.
I realize that investing in your trust, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are...
Damn it. This is, okay, hold on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah,
Stanley
shut off
decided to
computer.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Shut off computer. See, because now there's... That has 2 bars now. I'm going to keep trying to just do this exact same thing, so I'm going to go this way.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope. I just don't want to go to it.
Wow. Yes.
And you
this
can't make me.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I took the second open
Stanley
door on
was
my
so
left.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So there's also an open door down there.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
But how would I
I'm
get
not your
there?
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
There's also an open door there.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Oh, this way first.
I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her,
What?
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Look, we're a great guy,
Trying to
great
get you to
provider
see
person.
something.
But fix your
Come
goddamn
inside.
schedule. It's giving me
Let me
that.
show you what's really
Look.
going on here.
It's not my fault of when I.
But you're in my story now.
Well, screw you too then. Okay, fine. I don't have a schedule because I can't guarantee you when I can and can't.
Of a man named Stanley.
Wait. Good morning, play 427. Press T to open.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Look, again, I stream when I can, and that is what my schedule is.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I don't press the Y key? I can't interact with anything in here. Come on. No, I think I have to press it. Yes, hello to you too.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boy. If I don't want, fine.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
That is so
weird. The longer
weird.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die. What? Alright. This game is very in-depth. Yep, and I'm back here. Okay.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
See, and that's now different dialogue. Okay, where's the computer that says awaiting input? Where are you? Where are you? You're somewhere. Wait. Okay, I was like, do I not have a
When
choice?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep,
Perhaps
I
he
do.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I didn't do that either.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I want to go through that door. Because I went through that
I
door.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
So...
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yep.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Hey, hello. How are you doing
Through the
today?
red door.
No, I don't. I walked through the blue door. Screw you.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
No.
door.
No, I don't. I walked
I
through the
still
blue
don't
door.
think we're communicating properly.
I
Stanley
still
walked
go through
right
the-
Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes,
Well,
I know.
then
You're
let me
exhausted.
step
You're normally.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building
There,
a
right.
section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
Back to the
exposed
store.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead,
Okay,
Stanley.
wait.
Take it for a spin.
That goes to the... What if I go through the left door now? The answer to that question is no.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
Do you have some amount of
here.
brain cells
Now,
to put...
Tell me about your experience with this
Oh.
new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Let me click
A
buttons.
one?
There we go.
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's go back to the store.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? Yes. I like walking
I
through
nearly
doors.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm not
Be
going to
sure
sit
to
here
keep
for
notes on your experience.
4 hours. I'm just going to let it walk in. Yeah, I was already planned on it.
You heartless bastard.
Yes, I
Did
am.
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
Spite?
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the
I
experience
already
for me.
did.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Neat.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
That's fine.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I don't know what game this is referencing, but I know it's a reference to a game. Okay, so there's something over there.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
I'll go this way.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Firewatch. Thank you.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
And Rocket League. This is where I got what I was playing with,
See, this is exactly what I had
like
in mind.
trying to learn
Just a
at least
nice
about
big
what the
box
game
for you
is.
to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
I think it's sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
Well, we're just gonna go walk in the
Stanley,
night.
here's the ball. Have fun.
What if I just don't?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
All right. This way? Nope. This way? This way. Alright. It's a very interesting game, though. I like this concept. Oh, there's light over here. Wait. Let me in. Well, there's a window here, so where's the door to said window? Nope. Yay, now to work on another server. You'll be fine. You are the one who offered to do it, and that's your own doing. I just start touching things. Touch, 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 touch. Oh, this is just where I came from. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
There is this neat little thing called
the
Google.
Chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, I was. Yeah, then get them to figure it out on their own. It's not complicated. And we're back here. Okay, cool. So that was another ending. How many endings was this?
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Fine,
he entered the door on his left.
No. There's
This
still more to
was
be done
not
over
the
here.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible
Nope, I
room,
admire nothing.
Stanley
Run
for
away.
the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I don't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off.
I think another way I can go is through...
I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I'm talking about in-game, not specifically in person. Oh, I almost missed that.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, Stanley walked through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Reminds me of life.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
I still don't go
Alright,
through the red
fine,
door.
Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna be in the game again. Wait. What? Hold on, that's different. Wait.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
What?
he simply missed a memo.
Hold on. Hmm.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yeah, I'll go
he
through
entered the
this
door
one
on
this
his
time.
left.
That is all
Yet there
right.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Yeah.
office.
So here I'm gonna go
Going to
down.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Nope.
boss's office.
I went downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
I mean, I get that for
no
sure,
reason
Blue.
at all.
But what?
None of it
I'm
made
not confused
any
with that. I'm
logical
confused
sense.
with this.
And as Stanley pondered
What?
this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
Actually, I never
close
bothered looking
automatically
down.
behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
I do.
And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
This game hurts
Stanley
my
was as
brain
awake
trying to
right
keep
now
track
as
of what
he's
is
ever been in
happening.
his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
How long does this
that
part
this was in
go?
fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he
Oh, I'm not
invited
giving up.
himself to
I'm
wake
way too stubborn for that.
He
So
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on
I'm
his back.
far too stubborn to just give up doing something mindlessly when it comes to a video game because there's 100% reasons to do things.
He thought to himself, I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue
I have to
pushing
turn
the
the light or
buttons.
turn on my light.
Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it is.
done.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
physically, I might be okay. All right, let's continue walking.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Am I dead? How am I
And
supposed
it
to turning red?
went black.
Huh. Hasn't launch give up? No.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Uh-huh. So am I still 427, or is that also changed? Okay. Wait. Okay. My hair's not in my face. I'm using my headphones to stop that. Well, which phone is going off? Oh. Let me interact. Let me interact. That's new. New thing. This is so bizarre of a game. I love everything about it. New. What if I just ignore the big door that says new content? What do you guys think? Ignore big door or go into big door that just says new content? What do you guys think? I'm kind of curious. Ignore it, but you can only get also fuck mute content? Also, wait. You're mentioning I can only get... Have you played this game before, Blue? There's a... There's a whole... There's a whole achievement called Super Go Outside. Don't play for the game for 10 years. Is that why this game asks to keep track of time? Huh. Anyways, screw new content.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Still can't jump. They have it disabled. Oh, you can't jump. Seriously, we ignored it, or we disabled it.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2485?
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone.
I know it tells you the password.
For nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yeah, I know the key.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although
Don't
this
put the
keypad
password in.
guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
Don't put it in?
Stanley just sat around twiddling
Yes,
his
okay, I'll wait.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Nope, no idea what the combination is.
2845.
Nah, that's not it. Because this game does go by off actual clock, so there's also like that
Forgot,
baby.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, what did he do?
That's hilarious. The emergency override triggered itself. Alright. Play baby clicky minigame for 4 hours. No, I'm fine, thank you.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, that's the... Actually,
Although
no.
this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let me go back down this way.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I do have every opportunity
At this
to,
point,
but...
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Let's see that going doing. There is another door, and I want, like... Where is it? There we go. This room here.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the
Because there's a door right
he
here.
doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Well,
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
okay. We got to this part before.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit
So
start?
I went that way prior. I'm gonna go this way. Also, we're gonna go this way. I went up last time.
Look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively. Then he pushed them even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Stanley walked through the green door.
Voice narrator record dialogue in the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These clips from early takes were not used in the final game.
He traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice.
Wait.
Still nothing? I don't know. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what. You win. Congratulations. You did it. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Okay. I wonder. Yes, it says these voice lines weren't used in the game.
What do we do now? I don't... Stanley, where are you right now? Where am I? I'm trying to figure out, but I can't... Stanley! Who am I? Can you speak to me? Please talk.
big red
Have we
button.
done this before? Have we been in this room before? How many times have we done this? How many times have I said
Big
these
red
exact
button.
words? Say something. Anything. Help me, Stanley. I don't know who what I... Stan, help. No.
Big orange lever.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room.
Okay.
Perfect example of poor level design.
I feel like that room is important. So big orange lever and something about big red button. Okay, so let's not go to the exit. Surely there's more around here somewhere. From left to right is the evolution of the office over time. The first was created in 2011, the second 2012, second 13. They all look nearly identical. Anyways. I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? We're born in a voice, or did you receive it? Finally, the most important question of all. What is Stanley's last name? I want to tell you, invite Stanley Parable was... Okay. So I kind of wonder if... That's interesting. Oh? Hold on. The follow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won it. Okay, wait. Doorway to maintenance is in the lounge. Two doorways to maintenance. To confusion ending. So I still have to get to maintenance anyways. So if I go disobey to the lounge, so all of them look like they have doorways from the lounge. So to maintenance in the lounge, So this is the one we're playing in. So if I go disobey, I go to the lounge. There's either a door that goes... The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it's the simplest version that won out. Well, the simplest version... So we're on 4. There's a vent in it because there's a connection here. Because if you turn... Because, like, you can go to the first door on your left. Okay. That's good to know, actually. Know what this is about. Okay, just go this way. Trailers. Okay. For a long time we had... Huh. Okay. Running into an issue I had not yet. Look, I don't know.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay, shut. Let me just restart.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah, I get why it's frustrating, but...
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save them. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Okay, the ads is because it's... So if I quit... And then begin...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. Okay. So, going back through...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You can still keep the stream running in the back if you want. Okay, so we get to the first choice.
When Stanley came to a set
We go
of
to
two
disobey.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Okay, I know there's something in this room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay, where's the vent?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
No,
Stanley
there...
sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. There's supposed to be a vent in here that I don't know. It's supposed to lead to the maintenance room, right? I guess it's kind of just continue back to the
But at
game.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
If I take this door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door. and
Oh,
got
hold
back
on.
track.
Hold on. Elevator button. Elevator button. Aha!
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Fine, I guess I have to go
Oh, no.
left.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
So it forces me to go here. I kind of wonder.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, that big door that says new content is no longer there, at least I don't think. Wait.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No,
Aha! I knew there was
If
going
we
to be
restarted
something
the game over
different.
completely fresh. Everything should be... Well, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alrighty then. I want to go this way. I'm sorry, is every single door in the game open?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Door number 30 is a new car.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What if I change the computers
Stanley
now?
decided
Hold
to
on,
go to the
turn it
meeting
off.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
These doors also weren't. There aren't that many doors. Two more computers for me to shut off. Again, big door that, and now all the doors are gone.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Something tells me this is a bad decision. Yeah, maybe the big ass door that used to say new content, which I kind of said screw you, I don't really care.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't
This is
quite
interesting.
recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
And that door's gone
You
too.
didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The Stanley Parable Ventures
I've
line.
got a solution.
Ha.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But I don't want it. I have to temporarily. Wait. What if I now again go back this way?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Because this is now going a different way.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
What if I
are we
move
implying
backwards?
a journey such that a destination is inevitably
Aha,
coming
there's a
into
computer
being
here. Hold on.
via the very manifestation of the
me
nature
shut it off.
of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's
Let
subjective
me
experience
turn
of that
off the
existence,
computer.
right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, I can't go down the stairs. Damn it. What? I don't think the game even knows what it's doing anymore, and I love how that's programmed.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Why would a fern... I'm curious now. Why would a fern be important to the story? Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Do I just follow the line again? Oh, okay. No narration right off the bat. Shut this computer off.
Look, Stanley,
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Is it
Go
like just-
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it, you say. That goes up through...
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
Don't
reverse
tell me
door's
to-
origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
I don't
the
wanna
door
walk.
on the right is the correct one.
I'll walk
Another
this way, though.
victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny
Yeah, we don't have to.
awaits.
We don't need to walk.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Never forgets previous... Okay, hold on.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to
Try to
forget?
find the line again.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Find the end of schedule,
My
narrate,
mind
research
goes
game, never
blank
forget.
simply because it's written here
Close the
on
story
this-
provided
this
unable to go anywhere or
thing.
anything. The game restarts. 6
Wall.
restart. Find the line again.
Well,
Going to follow the
you
line off
consulted
the
me.
time of the
why
story.
don't I get to decide?
Attempts to
Why
make a
don't I
stare.
get a say in all of this?
Narrate,
Is it
research
really-
game 7. There's no longer an office.
it
Simply
can't be.
blank.
I don't
black
want
space.
it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be
I don't even know
like
where we are
this.
right now. Okay,
I
hold
won't
on.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Into the monitor room.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we
First,
even know?
discover 2 doors, now
Will
additional door.
someone
Yep.
come for us?
Handless
something
wandering,
happen?
narrator restarts, office, now dead end. Turn on,
Sure.
find out dead end.
Okay.
End up building.
I guess now we just wait. You know,
Adventure,
I
nonsense,
suppose
philosophy,
in some
music.
way
Yeah, return to
that
the
this is a
office,
kind
return to the
of
monitor
story,
room. Fourth
wouldn't you
restart
agree?
adventure.
I'm not quite sure
Find
if we're in
line
destination or
again.
the journey. Though they're always saying
confusion
that
ending.
life is
Okay,
about
this is where
the
we are
journey
right now.
and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
So we're on 5th
But
restart.
in the meantime, if you
Forget. Damn it.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Oh,
meeting.
okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I really have to go through that entire ending again? No, screw you, new content door.
When Stanley came to a set
No.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I
just to
don't-
admire it. The lounge was grand.
Okay, anything
majestic,
different in here?
perhaps
No.
too majestic. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
The old man in the monster house is...
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Yeah, I have to read this entire thing because I was supposed to... Okay, so we need the 5th restart.
oh no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to read the ending so that way...
Down, left, right.
Uh,
Okay, yes.
I was on the right track.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Okay,
Stanley,
this
close
is
your eyes.
first restart. Is after this.
Just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish.
Okay, restart
Story
1.
completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
This is restart 2. Stanley
All
walks
his
through.
coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And on yeah, because now that new content's gone me, I'm on my way to
Stanley-
find.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I thought I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
At least it shows you when you're
Moved
on
the
track
story
with something.
somewhere or hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Okay,
Let's
so then it's
find
mindless
the story.
wandering. Then it was follow the line.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Let's restart
I
too.
find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
How many endings are in this game, Blue?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
19. And I'm guessing I have 1, which is when I just actually did everything I was told to do in the start of the game. I'm guessing that's 1.
I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
4.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being
Goes this
by the
way.
very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Fern becomes important. Yep.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we
Line
trusted you,
trademark.
after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Let's see if this one
new,
changes as well.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Alrighty.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Just don't acknowledge it.
Ah, a choice. We get
So
to make
walk
a decision.
counterclockwise,
From here, the
you
story
said.
is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds
Yeah.
with the counterinverted
So walk in
door's
the
origin. So starting from the right,
reverse
let us
order of the
ask,
arrows?
will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Aha. Okay.
Hold up, what's this?
Narrow research again, forgets previous attempts to play the story, but it's prevented. Unable to go anywhere
That's what this
or do
is.
anything, the game
It's all
restarts
one
on its own.
giant ending, and we're supposed to restart the game.
Follow the line,
eight
identical
times? That's really how all this goes?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I'm going to forget.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart
Hold on.
again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
There we go.
What if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Finds the schedule, restarts the game.
Well,
Okay.
consulted me.
Narrator
I get to
restart.
decide. Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Restarts. Forgets about the restarts.
Does that mean
Attempts to play the story but is prevented. Unable to go anywhere or do anything, the game restarts on its own.
how would we even know?
'Kay.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay, so that was restart 5. Forgets about previous restart. Attempts to play the story but is prevented. Unable to go anywhere or do anything, the game restarts on its own. Then I guess this restarts 6.
All of his co-workers were
Forgets
gone.
about the
What could it
restart.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Tries to play through the story. Wait.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
So...
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
It gets to a point where I should be unable to continue in theory. I don't think I did it right.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
I was up
bore the
there.
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So, am I on the right track? Or did I screw something up?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Here to watch, not tell you. Fair enough.
Labeled with emotions. Happy.
Mind control
or sad,
status is off.
or content.
Wait.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
Offline,
this
offline,
And as the
offline.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Oh, wait, there's
What
5
all this
buttons.
means,
Hold
I
on.
barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
5.
Of course, that was merely in this
4.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take
There we
back
go.
the control wrested
1,
away from you, it's quite rich.
2.
You almost hate to see it go. but I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
One,
Is it that you have no
two.
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I
Or
know
did you
there's the
just
3
assume when you
buttons.
saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
One,
clicking on every little thing in this room.
2.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this
Wait.
door. Everything, anything. Something
Big red.
here
Wait,
will
what big
save
red
me.
button?
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Why
Ah.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Nail backup power.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That
5.
timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This
Okay.
is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Oh my god, I found 3. Okay,
Another
hold on.
choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every
1.
second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment
1,
I say, happily ever.
2. Damn it.
I know where the buttons are now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
God, there's so much you need to remember with this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I want to at least try to get one of the endings.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some
Oh.
buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Okay. Interesting.
I like that. I can just like walk in. It's like blah blah blah. Buttons. Go press.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm going to grab my pillow. This is a very interesting game, though. I do like this quite a bit. It is a fun-ass game. I think after we get one ending, which I'm going to see if I can actually get.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Control, yeah, yeah.
Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I think we'll do some One Life Borderlands after this, because
It's been a while since I've actually played Borderlands 2 at all.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Okay.
emotions had been
So I remember now
manipulated
where
to
all of
accept
them
it
are.
blindly?
Wish I would have found that button 3 fast. Because I feel like you can press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and
He
you'll be
couldn't
fine.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you
Come
do,
on.
for example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear
Come on, let me
detonators
continue.
are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun,
One.
isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the
Two.
star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much
3
better
was
than
around
I had in
this
mind.
corner
What a shame we have so
here.
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each
4
one
is up
brings.
there, 5 is
More
right there.
time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
Okay.
tell it, I simply
Do
let
I-
you sit there in your office forever, pushing
5.
buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
I hit 5, 4,
Other
3, 2,
times,
1.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Wait,
But I'm sure
2.
whatever I
Hold
come
on,
up with
colored
on the next
buttons.
go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds,
Okay,
Stanley.
4.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Yellow,
Dear me, what's
4.
the matter,
Okay.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you
Red
have any
1.
idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching
It's a
the
blue
bond go off
3.
each time you fail. Just you and me in a retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I don't get it. It's an interesting game. I'm just a dumbass. And there's 19 endings to this game. So, we are going to swap games over. What do I need? I don't need anything for farming. Alright, no, that's all I do. This. Play some Borderlands 2. Challenge run, permadeath. Update, and there we go. Actually, there was a I don't remember my Nexus mods information, but I will figure it out. Hold on, I might be still logged in if I go through Google. Guess I'll just do this way. Open this. Nexus mods. Go to my docs, go to login. Because I want to see if I can use, like, the community patch or something. There we go. That's my password. Actually, Borderlands 2 unofficial community patch. I already have it patched. Or, you know what? It's fine. We won't do the community patch for the start. Alright. Nope. Do I have One Life Axton? I do not. So we're gonna make a new commando. Make sure these are all off. Yep. New game. Another story, yeah? No. We're gonna call ourselves Axe 1 as per usual. This, and as per when I usually play Axton, I use this. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure okay, it is under this capture. Unfortunately, it deleted all of the things. So it's my farming Borderlands 2. Currently, we are not farming for anything. I guess we'll just have it as game reset, set to 0.
Communicator that I totally didn't look from one of these corners.
Communicated.
Comes with a class 12 heads-up
There we go.
display, complete with a mini-map.
Let me just do that. There we go.
Now,
Alright.
come, friend. Let's get you inside. Man, this is great. Now that I've met a mighty vault hunter, I can finally join
I nearly just tried to slide. I haven't played this game in forever.
processor, so I
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
We might farm for a bonus package. Yeah, I think since we are playing One Life, we're probably gonna farm for a few things when needed.
well done. Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Okay, that's fairly accurate. Alright.
Come
Oh.
on, minion, on the ammo.
I'm already here.
Open. Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bully mongs at bay, or they'll rip your eyes out.
I'd much rather use this pistol I'm going to get here. This. What?
Sorry about the mess. Everything changed.
Ha!
Once upon a time, 4 Vault Hunters changed Pandora forever. Their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that he
Oh, hold on. I still have bar on. Hold on. That's not how I turn it off. Yep, badass rank is turned off. We're not going to be using it.
Waiting for a mighty Vault Hunter to help me reach Sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion.
I'm here to watch. I'll tell you, I haven't played in a long time too, and that little robot thing, I don't know what it's called. Is not. You're not Claptrap. This fucker.
Just let me get this door open, and we'll hunt ourselves a Bullymon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. Please
That's why I'm kind of.
vomit and
The game is very hand-holdy in the beginning, which I dislike.
I recommend facing away from
Icy Spike thing. What?
never enough to uncover the secret way to
What do you mean, Icy Spike thing? What are you on about?
Congratulations.
Oh, you mean the Bullymong. Okay. You meant the enemy. Gumi, you liked this game. The little bit you played with me, you enjoyed. But you kind of just stopped playing by the time that we got just out of the hand-holdy bit of the game. Back to Claptrap. I could do some fight for Sanctuary to gain some XP. I'd rather not. There we go. We leave. There we go.
Even though Knuckle Dragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you can find my eye in Frostbite Crevasse.
Alright.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
Come on, Claptrap. Let's get her going.
I hear Bullymons! Sick of minion! Protect me, Squire!
Can I really? Oh, right. I can only shoot them once they land here. Ah, I tried. Cute. What? Come on. Damn it. I am very much off my game on this. Tink. Tink.
Let's go! If we don't get my eye back, we'll never get to Sanctuary.
I know if I go fast enough, I can get these things to die twice. I missed. Damn it. Go.
You'll need
Come on.
the little robot's help to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of the resistance against Jack. The only place
I
you are
missed.
truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
He's gonna fall, and then it's gonna do this scene again. And come on. There you are. How did I miss that twice? Uh-oh. I'm out of bullets. Ow. Well, alright then. Anyways, that's dead.
Now get me out of here before more bullymongs arrive. Many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
Hey kiddo, Jack here. President
Come on, give me more sniper ammo.
Let me explain how things work here.
Ask and you shall receive, apparently.
Vault Hunter looks for the new vault. Vault Hunter gets killed.
No grenades, sadly. I wish, but nope.
You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
And open!
There we go.
My eyes just switched back on. I see a tough-looking minion.
I wonder if I could get a one-go Hornet.
It's very close.
If I could get a first fight Hornet, that'd be great. But I'd rather not fight Knuckle Dragger for too long. Because it gets to a point where it's really not worth... I missed. Okay, you're going up there, which is fine.
They're coming out of the wall, Sphincter.
Missed that. Ah, you jumped out my way. Damn it. Oh, hello, Knuckle Dragger. Kind of stupid that... There we go. Wait.
If you want, retrieve my eye for me.
I don't think I saw the Hornet. I don't think I did.
Got my eye? Great.
But I am going to make sure...
Give to me. Much as I
Yeah, no.
like to jam your fist into my skull, optic surgery is best left to professionals.
I really not even get a normal gray pistol. I thought that was like a confirmed drop. I might kill Knuckle Dragger a couple of times. Debating. Especially considering I would like a fanning pistol.
Let's see we cut through it, chum. Ha! This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play. And open.
Come on. Come on, game.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I heard getting eaten
I do like the surround sound aspect in this.
way to go.
Let me get that for you. Executing phase shift.
Thank you, Angel.
You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence.
Might grab the shotgun temporarily.
Almost everything on this planet. It's a long way to sanctuary. Please take whatever
Give
you
me
need
shotgun,
to
give me
journey.
shotgun, give me shotgun. Aha! Give shotgun.
Let me know when you're ready to go meet with Sir Hammerlock, minion.
Ah, yes, the one fire shotguns. Grenades, no. Grenades, no. Grenades? No. Okay. We'll travel this way, kill Knuckle Dragger a few times.
Vamonos, minions! Arriba, arriba!
Shot. I do like how easy it is to farm things in Borderlands. Like, farm enemies. Especially, like, first boss. Just don't jump on his head when he jumps up there, because I've done that before. Come on. Where'd you go? Alright. Okay. There we go. I at least got a fanning pistol. Which, I like these... Yeah, screw it. It's a Jacobs. You know what? I'll do a couple kills of Knuckle Dragger. Wasn't my original plan, but you know what? Well, fuck it. We'll do it. You're a Knuckle Dragger. I have a pistol now. Oh my god. Fine, I will jump down there. Come here. Turn around. There we go. Aha, more damage. Yep, Claptrap is very annoying. But doesn't make this game any less fun or enjoyable. Because you don't have to put up with him for so long, right? So. Ow. I'll just stand here and let you smack me with rocks. I mean, aha! Hornet! Give. I saw you. Give. No. Give. Perfect. Okay. We got the Hornet. The rest of these I'm going to end up selling. To be fair, we do get to punt him later, so. And we are going to punt him later, so. This gun is so useful early game. It's such a... Oh my god, shut up. Well, you don't throw him, you shoot him with a cannon. We're almost at said part where you shoot him with a cannon. Jump at me. And... Poison gun, go. This gun is balanced this early in the game. It's fine. Bert. Bert. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Poison gun, go Bert. How are you? Ah, there you are. Just jump over the wall, you dick. You as well. Get over the wall. I am right here. There we go. Alright, now Claptrap's gonna go here. Come here. Come here. No, die. Bonk. Bonk. But what if it doesn't want to go over the wall? Too bad. I didn't ask. Come here. Bonk. 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 Oh. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, hello. Poison gun still go burr. Yup. Bonk. And this gun uses a bunch of ammo, don't get me wrong, but, bonk. It is still a very good gun. Come on, there we go. Bonk, bonk, come here. You know what, Goomba Stomp. Bonk. Reload this.
Shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you. Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would go around victory. Me and him were like two
Probably shouldn't do that.
two bolts in a bag. Two cannibal
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
Yep, Hammerlock, me as well. So, all good, I get it.
A pleasure to meet you, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock.
Nope, nope. Continue game. I don't want to exit game yet.
At your service. I came out here to search the fully molds for my almanac. Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, by the way. I survived a record running with Handsome Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits. Well done. I'm headed to Sanctuary myself.
Come on, finish your talking so I can leave.
Like you? Now, you can hand me the robot's arm, please.
There you go. Wait for him. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can do this. Reload game. Fuck it, we'll kill Knuckle Dragger one more time. While we're here. Did I get another Hornet? Hold on. I got another Hornet. Oh my god. I don't know if I like that site more or if I like that one less. I think I like this one more. Strictly for that site. Yeah, I also think tactical is just better. Yeah. Well, I think it's a good thing that I went to kill Knuckle Dragger again. Also, just gonna see what that notification was about. Okay, fair enough. Anyways. Continue to use poison gun going burr. And the sniper rifle. Now, by the time I run all the way back to Liarsburg... Wait for power. There we go. That's a shield. Sweet. Town ain't big enough. Let's go do this.
You should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
Oh, there's someone right.
might pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your echo device.
Bonk, bonk. You know what? I have a poison gun. And it does go burr.
This would be an even greater achievement if anyone in Liarsburg was still alive to celebrate your victory, but still, well done.
Actually, I think Midgemong should be pretty easy too with this gun. Especially if I find a better shield. I could honestly probably also do the Midgemong quest. Because usually there is more big bullymongs. I'm going to use poison gun. Burp. 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 Can you stop hitting me from... Ow. Cease. I have 0 bullets left for that. Time to buy more ammo. Yeah, this gun's good, but it eats through ammo like a motherfucker. Alright. Grab both of these. There we go. Ah, I need more ammo. One thing I like about Borderlands 3 more than this is the quick refill on ammo. Go to... Oh, right now.
It is the hat of a gentleman, and yet it's missing something, some je ne sais quoi.
Ah, right.
I think some bullymong fur might do the trick.
Don't you mean me and COD Modern Warfare 3 with...
To rip it from their hides with your bare hands.
Eh.
Just weaken a bullymong with gunfire, then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Alright, so... I'm gonna... Actually, I think... This... Oh, right, I already stole my shotgun. Shit. That's fine. Probably a good thing I don't have grenades, because I nearly hit the grenade button, and I think I have the Contraband Skyrocket equipped. Alright, Bullymongs, I'm here to skin you alive. Though partly dead, because you'll be dead after I skin you. Come here. Come here.
He's weak.
Yep.
Finish him off with a melee strike.
Oh god, there's a third one. Oh god, that is a lot of freaking throwing, boys. Cease. I want to hit you in the freaking head. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to kill you.
You see, you need to kill the bullymong with a melee attack.
Yes, I know how to do this.
Trying to steal the fur from a bullymong's dead body, but where's the fun in that?
Ow.
Stunning riposte.
Give.
That sample will do admirably. How many of you more, please?
Okay, where are you? Cease. Uh-oh. Don't run away. I didn't want to have to kill him that way, but...
He's weak. Now finish him off with a melee strike.
No, he hit me away from him. Shield? No. Ugh. He knocked me away from him when I was about to melee him. That's irritating. Are you small boy? You are small boy. Come here. I'll just poke you up. Poke. There we go.
It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Crabtrap asking for the bullymong fur you're collecting. As I fear he would do something irredeemably stupid with it, like a mohawk out of it or something. Let me see. If you bring me the fur, I shall give you one of my sniper rifles.
Oh, no. Do not. No.
He's weak. Now finish him off with a melee strike.
So, Hammerlock wants to give you
So it's either I'll probably grab the sniper. As much as I like shotguns, much as I like shotguns in this game, the sniper rifle is just better to grab. Besides, I already have this, which, well, as we've stated, 1 minute, poison gun, go burp. There we go.
Wonderful. You've gotten all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
Screw that noise. Bring me the fur, and I'll give you a shotgun.
Let me get my turret. Let me get my turret and become a turret sexual. Bonk. Once I turn in these 2 quests, I should become level 5, which gives me my ability. Sweet! Both are fun, depends on what one's more useful. Yeah. But between 2 guns that consume a bunch of ammo, one that shoots numerous times and has an elemental effect in this game is much more useful. Uh-oh. Jump over here. There we go. And for shield favors, I just do this thing. Ah, of course there's already more armor bonk. You just, like, ceased. There we go. I missed all of those shots. Uh-oh. Hence why this gun is useful. Pull the lever.
Of course. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
That's a fanning pistol.
Just get a new fuse for the elevator, and ignore what he said about that power box.
I kind of just want to try and go there, grab it without much confrontation. Okay, oh, go, hello midget. Ah! This might have been a mistake. Shield, please, yes. Yeah, I'm very glad that that worked. Because there's no enemies near me anymore. Ooh. You know what? I could probably have some fun with this. Anyways, there's my level 5. Cease. Cease.
Got the elevator working, have you? Great.
Alright. Skill tree. I now have turrets. I think I'm gonna go into survival and, yeah, increase maximum health.
This used to be a sizable hub for the resistance until everyone heard the Hyperion army approaching and fled to Sanctuary.
I guess I'll use a shield just because it's better in 2 senses.
Getting you off this frigid glacier.
It's better in most ways. Where's the mission? There's the... No, that's a shield. And that is a very good shield at that. Yes, please. I'll sell that shield.
We've hijacked the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just did... Oh, damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
Come on, let me just do the side quest.
Elena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay.
Actually, no, the first one's over here. Give Jack here. I like Handsome Jack. Jack's a fun character.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart. This train doesn't belong to you, so why don't you turn around and face me?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy
Come on.
What happened to your frigid face?
Give me this. Give me
How
that.
about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all of you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what?
Now we wait.
So sorry. I just forgive me. Where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least.
And give me that.
Oh, wow. Did you see your head? It's like... Oh my god. Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood.
A trillion thanks, Vault Hunter. You've helped a foolish old man look
Bad
far
Hair Day. That is a very good sniper rifle. And grab symbiosis as well, because I am level 5. Yeah, that is... That is a very good sniper.
To the southern shelf and defeat Michmong for me. If the answer is no, you are sad and I have no desire to see
You could do any further. Alright. Now it's time to see if I can still do this mission skip. And with the Hornet, actually, I'm pretty sure this mission's going to be pretty easy. Same with Contraband Skyrocket tends to make... Oh my god, please. Let me through. Turret, go. You're shooting the wrong things, turret. It's fine. Very much so shooting the wrong things, turret, but it's fine. Alright, let's see if I can still beat this part. You fucker. You moved. Stop zigzagging all over the place. Cease. Ow. I see those too, sir. Anyways, that was a little bit close for comfort, and probably should have used this. That's actually also a pretty fast fire rate. Slower reload, that's fine though. Let's switch up my shield again. Yeah, the Hornet, especially early game when you don't have 600 plus bullets. It's a great gun, don't get me wrong, but it chews all the way through your ammo capacity very, very quickly. Pink. Yep. Turret. Go over here. Okay. I probably should have bought grenades, now that I think of it. Probably should have brought grenades, because I need a minimum of 2 grenades. Okay. So, first things first, take off the contraband. 1, 2, jump, shite. Yeah. Been a while since I've needed to grenade jump. Let's just practice a bit, so... Well, that entirely missed. Maybe. Maybe? No, I need 2 grenades, not just 1. I wonder if I can use can I jump on the turret? Hold on. Not the same way that I would need to. Grenades. And again, trying to grenade jump when I only have 3 grenades is a lot more challenging. Though, I am playing Axton. I do get access to a ton of grenades. I want to see if by end of stream I can get to at least Sanctuary. No, that's going to be my goal. I'm not going to end stream until I make it to Sanctuary. Or at least start into the Firehawks mission. Okay. Oh my god, come on. Okay, 1. Damn it. Maybe I need to practice this. Actually, is there a grenade in here? No. I used to be able to do this quite effectively. It's 1, 2, up. There we go. Those are just guns. I mean, can I do anything from being up here? Probably not. Yeah, because I have to grenade jump up there again. Alright, I should be able to do on this last attempt here. Or on this next attempt. Ouch. Let's go. Come on. I always like having grenades on me anyways, but It's because grenade jumping is super useful. Also allows you to get out of bounds in Sanctuary, which is fun. Thank you, Marcus. Actually, in combined total of my health and my shield, I have a fair chunk of health. Considering it's this early on in the game. Alright, if I fail this jump one more time, I'll probably just do it normally. I'd rather not do it normally. There's so many damn enemies. And because it's a 1 life, I don't want to have to fight that many enemies. Hold on. There we go. That's not what I wanted to drop. 1. There we go. Up and over. 1, 2. Up and over. Shit. Yep, I will. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this normally. Thank you for stopping by for once. Have a nice night, and I will message you later. I am surprised that I've managed to get up here without being shot that much. I will. Can I trap Midgemong just by doing this?
Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Open. Ha! Screw you, Midgemong. Oh god. That does not do all that much damage. Alright. Grenades. Alright, Midgemong, where are you? Where did the midget riding Bullymong go? Oh, there you are. Alright, and let's go check over here for... Okay. Cease and let me see my shit. Okay. Ah. There we go. I just yeet that this way. Symbiosis is done. Neat. Actually, considering I have an entire another mini boss to find, I have 40 minutes before I even plan on ending stream. Unless I feel like ending a bit earlier. I'll wait. Don't know yet. To be decided. When I think murder, I just think murder. I don't care my methods. I just think murder when I think of murder. Especially when by contraband skyrocket. Oh, skill point. Hold on. More health. It's like stormtroopers. I see bullets flying all around me, but I'm not actually being hit. Surprise, surprise. Alright, we continue the story now.
Exemplary!
Flint and I had a gentleman's agreement in the past. I give him the loot from the bodies Jack ditches in the glacier. He promises not to torture me for hours at a time. Then he does it anyway. But that ends today. We're gonna take him out, steal my ship back, and sail to Sanctuary. Let's go this way!
Here's what's gonna happen, Vault Hunter. My first mate Boom Boom is gonna kill ya. Jack's gonna pay us, and I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
Now be careful taking down Boom Boom. He's one of the Ripper clan, as in Flash Ripper. I don't have to tell you why they're called that.
Hey, how's it purple suck? How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool.
Ah, I tried to no-scope that rack. Ah, I missed. Anyways, that's gonna go kaboom.
What have you done? These are human beings with lives.
Racks? Cease. Hold on.
The missus? You tell him, baby.
I'm racking my brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give it some more thought.
Incendiary barrel. Stop running. Kick. Alright. Well, I got 2 grenades. Can fight Boom Boom pretty easily.
I should probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made. Actually, I'll go get it. Horse Stallion! Here you go! Horse Stallion! Say hello! Yeah. Let Stallion says hello.
Alright, there we go. Back up a bit.
Light the fuses, bitches!
So, I love the art. I love the art style of this game. I love the dialogue. The story's fantastic. Anyways.
Looks like he dropped a grenade on. Be sure to equip it.
Bonk.
Minion, get on that cannon. Just blast this gate down. But don't do it until I'm out of the way.
Okay. And now we're going to quickly go to farming Borderlands. We are farming for XP and maybe package. And that is what we're going to be farming for. So, this is technically run 0. This will be run 1. If I get a fairly decent bonus package early, I'll stop farming at level 8. If I don't, I will farm no later than level 10. That's not a long farm either. I run down here. I run past these guys. Uh-oh. It's not a Torg gun. Anyways, run past these guys. Or those guys. Run past these guys. Brings me down here. 1, 2. That's level 7. And no bonus package. So we quit. We increase this by 1. And we continue our game. And we rinse and repeat. As you can see, just one run brought us from just a bit under level 7 to a good bit over level 7.
Say hello, beautiful.
Throw in my turret, I can get a little bit of extra XP. Even though I don't need to. Getting a 0 fuse bonus package would probably be my best bet. Even if it's not like a perfect 10 child grenade bonus package. Delay it. Bonus package. Nope. I don't think anyways. Yeah, no. Now 2. Logan's gun is an interesting weapon. Yeah, and see, like, one run brought us a little bit over level 7 to over halfway to level 8.
That's my girl.
There we go, get some XP as well. Oh no, I've been shot. Nope, no bonus package. Run 3. Well, technically this is run. This is run. Yeah, run 4 because we've done 3 resets. Just immediate murder. Fine. 1 and 2. Nothing. Alright. Reset 4. No, no, I want to quit the game. Ugh. Borderlands is one of those games that's like, I'm going to spend the time, and is very good at rewarding people who spend time to do it, to do things. Oh, I missed a little bit of extra XP there. That's fine. Down. Still no bonus package. Generally, I get one bonus package in this many runs. Also, this summer, I do have a plan. As long as I have the friends who would be willing to do it, I might live stream a D&D campaign.
Say hello, darling.
And I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun.
Bad guy 0, turret a whole bunch.
I think it should be fun anyways. If I end up DMing like a stream session, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Atta girl.
But get maybe like 5 to 8 friends together, not as many as I do for the group I already run, but can I please get one bonus package? Like, my god. It's probably because we got the Hornet after like 2 runs, and then we proceeded to get a back-to-back Hornet. Because I killed Knuckle Dragger, continued the game, went back, killed Knuckle Dragger, and got another one.
You fellas meet the missus? That's right, let her mow you down.
And everything proceeds to die. Killed 250 enemies during the daytime. Interesting. I don't know why it's that specific, but... One, two... Game, please. Like, how have I not gotten a single bonus package yet? Like, I can do it without a bonus package, but the Captain Flint fight is just so much fun and so much easier with a bonus package. The one grenade I know I'm gonna farm is gonna be the fastball.
Fellas meet the missus?
The fastball is such a good grenade.
Bad guy 0, turret a whole bunch.
But when the D&D session does come around, I may not read the chat as much. We're gonna get a group of our friends, and I'm going to just point this out right now. How I DM, I use a lot of home-styled rules. I don't only go by book. In fact, I go off book quite a bit. But I am going to be running the Fool's Gold Bellowing Wilds campaign. I'll add my own stuff to it. But that is the campaign I might be running for that stream. Or streams. Because it's not happening in a single stream. I might even consider doing like a writing just like a small one shot and seeing how people like it with being streamed, kind of as well, to get a feel on how to set up streaming it, so that way when I do an actual like session and that's our whole thing, I'll need to see how it looks. Alright, his thing is shot like all the way over here. Yeah, no. I still haven't gotten... There's still a cycle alive? Cease. But I think it's going to be lots of fun. What else do we have planned for the future? Yeah, no, really just that. Maybe dependent on if I can find the time, I might make my own custom dice to sell. And that would also be a lot of fun to support the channel.
Grind 'em up.
But aside from that, there's not entirely that many plans for the summer for any changes to the channel. Atram and I will still be doing our Sundays, our Pokemon nights.
Target acquired.
Which we're having a lot of fun with that challenge, like regardless of how much we nag one another. It is such a dumb yet such a fun challenge. But I haven't gotten any new games to play. Though, whenever Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out, I'll probably be buying one or both of them. And that will definitely be something I'm live streaming.
Nothing like a turret kill. Atta girl.
Aside from that, what else is there that's coming out? Advance Wars, I discussed with Atram. He loves the game as well. And since Advance Wars Reboot Camp has online multiplayer, we might actually consider doing just and map editors. We might actually consider doing some Advance Wars streams at some point or another. But yeah, that's gonna be our plans of. I might even do a live stream of me setting up for our D&D setting, so you can kind of see what I do. And because as much as I joke with my party quite frequently of, oh, I make it all up, I make a good chunk of it up, but I still have a skeletal idea of what I want done.
4-1 for the turret. Bad guy 0, turret a whole bunch.
One, two.
And the crowd goes wild.
There's still no bonus package. What on earth? That's also reset 12 because I skipped a reset there.
Now you be careful, honey.
Phone's going off for something.
Atta girl.
Let's see what it's about. MTG stuff. Okay. I was about to say, because if it's my thing that I ordered, then great, but... Still no bonus package. Cease. But if anyone is watching and they feel like answering, what are your guys' plans for summer? What is everyone's summer's plan?
Incoming.
Bonus package? No bonus package. Actually, I'm gonna check over here first. Yeah. No, what the hell? Why have I not gotten a bonus package yet?
Sentry deployed.
Alrighty. Fight me, Boom Boom. You're no match for Contraband Skyrocket. Still no Skyrockets. And that's 3 reset additions, so it's 15 resets. I'm kind of sad about that. They wouldn't have updated it because they wouldn't be touching Borderlands 2 anymore. Not with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands or Borderlands 3. They would not be updating or changing anything about this game anymore.
Yes! More of that!
Alright. I don't know if this will be 1 or 2 more runs. Any bonus package? Oh my god, my last run, I got one. It's a 1.8 fuse. You know what? I'll grab it because I have 1 more run until I'm the next, like, next go for it. But I'm going to hope to God I get a better one. Because, like, 9 child grenades is good and all, but 1.8 fuse. Ugh. Like, at that fuse, I may as well just use the Contraband Skyrocket.
Love that turret!
Alright. 1, 2.
Suck on that!
Alright. Look at that. Double drop. You know what? That is not bad. It's a 0.9 fuse, and it's still 9 child grenades. We're going to 110%. It's also more damage. Smaller blast radius, but that's fine. I could care less about that. That's still better, so... Oh, right. I have all these skill points I need to spend. Improve your reload speed, shield rate, charge rates, and how much health you have. I'll probably grab 5 in my first 2 things.
Before the flash freeze, which explains why his men are currently beating the crap out of me. Right, guys?
Shut up!
Okay.
So, Claptrap's got a new friend, huh? I gotta say, I missed the little hunk of junk. The noises he made when we set him on fire.
Nope.
It's a tear in my eye.
Alright, then.
My lady friend! Newsflash, bitches! Turrets kill!
That could have gone better. Nope, that's not the grenade I want to grab. That's the grenade I want to put on. Sniper ammo, please? I mean, I'll take the 2 grenades.
Eat this!
There we go. There we go.
Told me to bring a pound once. You look nothing to me.
Are you kidding me? What is... Uh-oh. Oh, please don't let this be where I die. get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh my god, please. Yeah, there's a reason I really don't like this area. Uh-oh. 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 I'm gonna run around this way, I think. I think this is safer and smarter.
It's killing time.
Throw that up there. I'll take a look here real quick. Kip, that's fine. Perfect, nice job, turret.
Proposition for you two. You and Clappy, we are personal torture buddies for life, and we won't kill you. Think it over. Take your time.
Uh-oh. Everyone is on fire. Guess we're just gonna speed it. I'm stuck. Cease. There's health there.
I got some for everybody.
Alright, come on, Claptrap. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See, once I actually got to the level I wanted to do,
Stairs? I can't climb stairs. Let's find another way up. Oh,
there we go.
crane. Find the controls.
Jump over here, jump up here. Damn it. I don't know why my thing stopped running. Jump up here, jump up here, run straight across, and skip. I need to make sure that it... Okay, he didn't get locked in place, therefore we need to go, go, go. What we're gonna do is switch what grenades we're using. Do this, get through here. We're not gonna get there in time. I don't think I get here in time. Ah! I was just too late.
Torture dolls, boys. Let's turn up the heat.
Alright, Captain Flint, fight me. Uh-oh.
Now you be careful, honey. Take this.
1, 2, 3. Got him.
Here's some wireless Glacier has ever seen, pal.
Got him. See, that's why bonus package is so good. I literally just evaporated a boss in a matter of seconds. And I didn't have to use any ammo. All I used was 3 grenades. Oh, thank God I got my turret out. I just want to see what I got from freaking Flint. Jesus, game. Alright, and... nothing special. Honestly, the road to Sanctuary might be a good place to head off stream anyways, since I'm halfway to Sanctuary. Alright.
There she is! Me mighty vessel! Lower her into the water, you salty dog!
Can I just block Claptrap by doing this? The answer to that is no.
And now, let us set sail!
Alright, chapter 4. And that's 4 of 18. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been fun to stream as per always. If you want to know whenever we go live, let me just switch this to my intermission. Alright. We do have a Discord, so if you want to come on and join that. We do actually announce whenever we go live. I'm also thinking of streaming tomorrow. Hopefully, if people are available, we'll be continuing my League of Legends Nuzlocke, finally, as it's been a while since I've done that. Sunday, we're going to be streaming with Atrum again, as per normal. And I have not much else to say other than thank you everyone again so much for tuning in. It's been fun. I had a blast, as per normal. And we'll see you all in the next stream. Peace. Actually, hold on. Before we leave, let's see who else is streaming. Who is...
I didn't think you'd actually come to the show.
No.
I know.
Alright. Have a nice night, everyone.